I'm Ana Maria. I've decided to be part of the study because I'm interested in everything that is new and especially if it's connected with food and can help me improve my diet. And that's the reason I decided to be part of this study. I'm interested in food and diet because I've been struggling for many years to lose weight, and because after pregnancy I had some severe heartburns that I couldn't get rid of it with any type of diet. So I didn't know exactly what is the cause. The doctors gave me only medication, so I decided to go more in details to see what specific food is causing me this problem. I've been to the doctor. I've been to a dietitian. I've tried gastrointestinal diet for a diet actually specific for gastritis, but it didn't work. And just different diets during many years. I tried to give up on sugar, sweets, maybe exercise more, but in the end, nothing helped. So I solved the problem by paying attention by splitting actually every day what type of food I'm eating and see which one is the one that is causing me the problem. And I also seen where I'm doing the mistakes, where I'm doing wrong in what I'm doing. And in this situation, actually, the glasses helped me a lot. The glasses helped me by making the pictures of everything I've been eating. So after a week, I could see how my diet was in that week, what type of food gave me heartburn, and when I felt maybe sick, when I had more calories than I was planning to, and to understand more my eating behavior. The glasses helped me with my gut issue by making pictures of everything I've been eating, and then at the end of the day, when I get the insights, I could see what exactly gave me heartburn, how many calories I had during the day, and where I'm doing wrong in what I'm eating. And if you look after a week or after a month, you can see and understand better your eating behavior, and you can make changes after. I have tried to use other apps like on the phone or smartwatches, but it didn't work for me. First of all, because on the phone, in order to count the calories you're taking in one day, you have to introduce in the app everything you've been eating, which it takes a lot of time. While with the glasses, by just making a picture, you have at the end of the day an insight with everything you've been eating, how many grams, how many calories. So sometimes even if you forget what you had in the morning, or it can happen many times that you don't remember the snack you had maybe at 9 o'clock in the morning or at 12 o'clock in the morning, or the sweet you had, just a little chocolate you had in the afternoon. You forget about these things. So at the end of the day, or when you get the insight, you see exactly how many calories had that, and what all the nutrition, how many proteins you had, sugar, and all this. So I think that's what. I have. I think the stress is affected me more than I thought, and I've noticed. Again with the glasses, when especially in the second week of the study, when after you introduce an eating time, the questionnaire is asking you why did you eat, how hungry you was, and I realized that I'm actually not that hungry, but I'm more stressed. I've also noticed by making the pictures and see like what time I've been eating. And I've noticed that after a stressful period, for example, one moment when my daughter had a tantrum and I had to deal with that tantrum and I felt very drained, short after, my appetite for sweet has increased. Also, if I have to deal with a stressful situation, if I have to speak with someone that I don't like and it's giving me a stressful and agitated mood, then again, short after, my sugar level goes down, and I feel that I need to eat. So that's why this is something I realized with the glasses and analyzing my eating behavior during the day. And another thing is the fact that when I don't sleep very well, in those days my energy level is so low that my body needs maybe more food, or that's how I feel. It needs more food to take the energy to go through the day, especially when you have a toddler that is always in action. I found wearing the glasses was very nice, was cool. Actually, I'm wearing outside sometimes sunglasses, so I'm used with, and they are quite easy to wear. Once you put them on and you start to have daily activities, you even forget about them. So it didn't represent an issue for me wearing them. Something I've learned because of the glasses was that everything that has wheat is giving me heartburns. I was struggling for a few months to understand what exactly is giving me heartburns, and I discovered with the glasses that all the products that have wheat are giving me heartburns, and if I eat a bigger quantity than 350 grams of food, so if I go 400 grams, I get heartburns. I would have never discovered this if I wouldn't have wear the glasses that will tell you in the pictures you had 400 grams of rice noodles. So I've discovered this while I'm doing the study, that when I had in my plate more than 350 grams of food, I had heartburns. So now I've changed. I got used more or less with the quantity, but because of the glasses, I stopped having snacks, and what I'm doing is I'm not finishing all the food I have. I put on the plate in the morning, and I keep some to have as a snack later. So this is something I've learned because of the glasses. Another thing that I learned was that the cereals in the morning, if I'm adding, I can easily add more calories. But I had one day a bowl with walnuts, and I used to do that every day. Walnuts, almond, cashew. So it was easily in a 400 grams of bowl with cereals, milk, and nuts, 900 calories. I just wanted to faint in that night when I seen how many calories. So now I change. In the morning, I keep the bowl of cereals, just cornflakes and milk, and the nuts, I weigh them 30 grams in a day, and I use them as a snack during the day when I feel like eating something. But I have tried the apps on the phone where you can introduce whatever you've had in that day, but it takes way too long to put everything you eat. Plus, you forget what sometimes that you had a small snack in the morning or a chocolate in the afternoon. Then they tell you also on the phone you can see how many steps you've done in one day, but it happens many times that you don't have the phone with you, especially when you do chores in the house. I compare one day wearing the glasses, how many steps I've done with the glasses and how many steps it was with the phone. With the phone, I had 3,000 steps in that day, but with the glasses, because I've done a lot of work inside the house, I had over 10,000 steps in that day. So you get it's a huge difference. Then I tried to use a watch, but again, it didn't work for me because it's just the steps that is counting, but you don't get any feedback about food. And so I think the glasses, they just comprise all the needs. That one of the insights I've discovered using the glasses is that every time I'm eating something that contains wheat, is giving me heartburns. Another insight is that if I eat a bigger quantity than 350 grams of food, again I get heartburns. And another one is that you can add calories during the day and you don't even realize. For example, I used to have in the morning a bowl with cereals, and I used to add walnuts and cashew and almond because they are healthy. And I can easily get 900 calories. I just wanted to faint in that night when I've seen how many calories I had. So I've changed after. I just keep the bowl with cereals in the morning simple, and I put some of the nuts. I weigh them not be more than 30 grams, and I keep them separate to have them as a snack during the day. So still keeping the nuts because they are healthy, but trying to work around the calories. I think that if someone will be a fast eater, I found this very interesting with the glasses. Every time when you take a new bite and you chew, there is a small vibration here that can remind you that it's slower. I think taking pictures with the glasses, it's much easier because all you have to do is to press the button twice and just look towards the food you have. While with the phone, that it might not be all the time next to me. I have to take the phone, I have to put a password, I have to look at the camera app and then make the pictures and so on. So it's not really worth it. I think it's much easier, just click and you have the picture there. I was to a dietitian of like 2 months before the study because because the main reason was the heartburns and because I couldn't lose weight. So I thought that I cannot lose weight because I have heartburn, and I couldn't discover what exactly is giving me heartburns. So she gave me a diet for gastritis, but it didn't work for me at all because for gastritis you had to eat maybe bread. It helps, but you cannot eat tomatoes. While for me, tomatoes were not a problem. She told me to stop the coffee because this is giving me heartburns. But in those mornings when I had only coffee, I didn't have heartburn. So I didn't understood what exactly is giving me these heartburns. So after 2 months, when I've seen that, yes, giving up on sugar or changing a little bit the diet, I can lose weight slowly, but I still get heartburns. And I discovered by using the glasses, I've discovered that the bread, and not only the bread, everything that has wheat, because I stopped the bread, I've seen, okay, the heartburns are not there. But I'm eating salmon with vegetables, 400 or 500 grams, and I get heartburn. So why am I I'm still having heartburns? So this is something that the glasses actually helped. It's also, the wheat is not only in bread, the wheat is also in soya sauce, and I didn't know that. So I didn't know why that those Thai food, Thai pad food that I like it so much. Even if I'm eating only half, I'm still having heartburns. Even if I'm asking for rice noodles instead of, just because they have soya sauce that has wheat, so it's giving me heartburn.